This is our second podcast, and we appreciate your interest as we had over 100 questions from the last 2 weeks on various aspects of the law. Today, I want to talk about what you need to know for a deposition preparation in 6 minutes or less. Now, I'll tell you that attorneys spend hours and hours and hours training for depositions, and I've probably taken or defended over 1,000 depositions over my career. But what is a deposition? Now, what is a deposition? Well, basically, when you're injured or hurt and you retain an attorney, we wait until you're through with your medical care, and then we seek to see if we can obtain a good settlement for you. If we are not able to obtain a good settlement, meaning the insurance company is not willing to treat you fairly, then we're a litigation firm, and we file a lawsuit, and during that process of litigation, one of the aspects is a deposition. A deposition is simply where you are with us and the defense attorney is asking questions about what happened during your accident, what was your medical treatment, what were your injuries, everything that happened to you. This is the time for your deposition, and it's basically time for you to tell your story in the deposition. There are many points to a deposition that you need to keep in mind. When you do have a deposition coming up, we have you come in several days before that deposition so that we can fully prepare you, and this may take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, but we fully prepare you for the deposition, so when you do come in for the deposition, you'll be less nervous and be ready to go. There are many aspects to doing well in a deposition, but I'm going to hit on 4 of the most important ones. Number 1 is to always tell the truth. We as humans like to embellish things. We tell stories and they seem to take a life of their own. But a deposition is not time to do that. A deposition is simply to always tell the truth. I always tell my clients that if you tell the truth, but it's something that might affect your case, we have ways to deal with that, and we can neutralize those events that may not particularly be beneficial to your case. But if you lie, then that actually can destroy your case. So the most important thing is to always tell the truth. Another thing to remember is only answer the question that is asked. I give an example many times. The defense attorney will say, "What color was the car you were in?" And the client might say, "Well, I started down Smith Street and headed toward Mackey Street." That wasn't the question. It was, what color was your car? So it's important to listen closely, hear what the question is, and simply answer the question and stop. Another aspect of a deposition is you want to always keep your answers short and to the point. Again, we as humans like to talk about ourselves and like to talk about all kinds of things. And of course, some people are much more talkative than others. Just think of your friends, the ones that sit in the corner are quiet and the ones that ramble until you fall asleep listening to them. Well, in a deposition, it's important that you keep your answers short. So I used the previous example of what color is your car? The answer is simply red or blue. You don't have to go into the history of our color system in the USA. So keep your answer short. Another aspect that's very important is if you don't understand the question, we always tell our clients to simply say, "I don't understand," or "Please rephrase that." We don't want you answering any questions that you don't understand. Now remember, myself or our other attorneys at the Fry Law Firm will always be with you during the depositions so that we're always there in case anything that you don't understand or makes you uncomfortable. We're there with you and we're an advocate for you. Those are 4 important things that are important to remember when doing depositions. Now, we are excited to show that we have the Fry Law Firm masks. I mentioned previously that we're requiring our employees to wear masks, and we're going to be giving away many masks at our next podcast. This is one, which I personally like, and this is another mask that I personally like. So, after this podcast, if you hit the like button or make a comment, we'll be sure and get as many masks as we can out to as many people as possible. And we want to let you know that the proceeds from these masks are going 100% directly to a charity that helps our first responders. So we hope all is well. Wear your masks, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.